everyone, thank you for joining Taiwan Live TV. We're on the road here in Thailand. We are at Wat Maha That. And the big deal about this place, this temple, is right here. The Buddha head stuck in the tree. So I thought I'd show it to you first so we can get this out of the way and go on to the rest of it. We don't know why. Nobody knows why this particular thing is in the tree. I don't know. Why? Okay. Phoenix wants to show me something. Anyway, it's been speculated that the Buddha head was dropped here by the Burmese army when they sacked the place in the 18th century. Of course, there were a lot more valuable treasures, so they might have just picked it up in haste and then said, oh, it's not worth keeping. Now, you want to show me something? Okay.
Look, these bodies are all put down.
Yes, these are not actually bodies, these are stone. Phoenix is my co-host today on this live stream, and she's showing me some archaeological stuff. There's piles of debris over here, and it's important. Also note, there's a tremendous amount of tourism now. I remember the old days, 15 years ago, I went to Prasat Prenoi, and there's nobody there.
When you go to
Yes.
places they were
Yeah.
fighting and the other place was fighting,
Yeah.
they cut down all their heads.
Ah. So Phoenix is telling me that when the Burmese came here, they cut all their heads off. We've seen this before too. We've seen this in Vientiane, Chain, Laos, where actually the Thais came in, they told me, and ransacked Laos. So a lot of fighting going on. Anyway,
Come here.
there's 3 statues here that have been decimated by the other armies.
You know where all their heads and shoulders?
Where?
There.
Yes. This is a pile of archaeological rubble. It's important. It's not trash. It's worked stones, because this place was sacked in the 18th century by the Burmese and left in ruins. And so years later, archaeologists have cleared it up. And so these pieces, you don't want to discard them. They're just that nobody knows where they fit. I've seen this in other sites too. You have to have kind of a repository for the pieces that you don't know where they fit in the puzzle. All right, now on to the main part of the Parang, and gotta wait for these people to go around here. Anyway, places now like Machu Picchu get 1 million visitors a year. It's crazy the amount of tourism that's going on, and what it does is these days in Asia, in my opinion, it pretty much ruins going to places because nobody takes pictures of things. They take pictures of themselves in front of things. I can't tell you how many times a day I have to pause for somebody to take a selfie in front of something. It's just ridiculous. But if everybody stands back, then they can all photograph it themselves. Now these are part of what they call chadai in Thai. Will you stand over here, please? Thank you. Chadai, and that is a word exclusively used for stupas here in Thailand. So this one here is leaning. I call this the leaning stupa, if you will. Now here's a sign explaining what they got here. There's pedestal, wall, upper left stupa or chadai, Buddha image, and prang. Okay, so these are actually prangs, and over there is the chadai. So let's go take a look. We're going to walk over here. Phoenix has wandered off. I gotta Call her back. Come on. More selfies. Okay, now we're going to proceed. This looks like a more interesting area of the temple anyway. That is a head laying there, and part of a body. Actually, on the right and on the left are two bodies. So, what do you think of that? What's that? It's a head and two bodies, right? Come on, walk with me. Come on. Too bad about the the hose in the way. Sorry. Who knows what kind of writings and historical documents may have been in some of these buildings when they're destroyed. You're not allowed to climb up on those at all, and it's good. There's a Buddha hand off to the right, and it's really hard to tell because it looks like large stones cut like fingers, but I can't really tell. And here's another prang that is tilted. It's falling over somewhat. Here's two more here. These are actually not in too bad shape considering their age. Some of this has obviously been reconstructed, but they've tried to keep it as accurate as possible. There's a low wall here on my left, and another section over here that not much remaining of that. There's a stairway going up inside there. Ah, fantastic looking. This is far more interesting to me than the head in the tree. I'm gonna have to go back and change the title of this. Sorry, guys. So this is pretty much what this temple looks like. I don't want to show every single inch of it. I want to give you guys an opportunity to visit for yourself. I'm going to go back and change the title because I made a mistake. And there's another very important part of this complex from the ancient kingdom of Siam that I'll be showing you later this morning. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.